Okay, I've been having trouble with Marco Polo lately. Let's hope this works. Update on the kitchen. All right, in the last, what has it been, a month or two since the update before the one I posted yesterday, I had not had the plumbing finished yet, so let's talk about that first. Okay, wait, actually no, I can flip the camera around. I always forget that. Okay, so the clip that had been holding up the process arrived. The plumber came, installed this new sink faucet that has the handle that pulls out. I really like that. I wanted to, the faucet that was there was old, and I really wanted one of these because they're so nice when you're washing dishes and stuff. You can just pull it out. Also installed this reverse osmosis water, so we have good drinking water. The water here in Des Moines is pretty gross, like it was in Arizona, and I kind of got addicted to reverse osmosis water. It's really yummy. What else? We got the dishwasher installed. I think that was there last time, but I hadn't put this paneling on the side to cover up the holes that were there. So I have the paneling. It's, you know, it needs to be, the paint needs to be scraped off of it, which leads me to the next part, which was this wall. It was covered with like glue and stuff because there was a half of a cabinet there. And so I tried just painting over it, but it didn't work very well. I tried like scraping off the glue and painting over it. I can't remember what the problem was. There was some kind of problem. So what I did instead was I got like, what is that stuff called? It's like drywall filler paste. I forget the name of it. But it's like the stuff that drywall is made out of, but before it dries, and you smooth it onto the wall. I tried so hard to make it smooth. I spent days and days and days trying to make it smooth. I would like wipe it on, it would make a little wrinkle, I'd wait till it dried, I'd sand it off, but then that somehow would make another wrinkle, and like, and finally I gave up. So this is not smooth. This is ridiculously bumpy. I don't know how people do it. I had one of those flat things, and anyway, I finally got really, really frustrated because I was working for days, literally days, trying to make it smooth, and it wasn't working. So I just left it as it was, and I painted the metallic white, like golden white pearly paint on it. In the store, that paint looked a lot better than it does in real life. I think the light is different. You can kind of see that it's shiny, but like in the store, it really popped out and looked really amazing. Here, it just looks kind of, I don't know. I'm not super excited about it, but you know what? I'm so over this. I'm so over it. I'm just done. I'm like, okay, that's what it's going to be. And I hung some cutting boards there because I didn't have enough room in my cupboards for them. So slowly but surely making progress. But as you can see, the counters are still really messy because I'm working on this closet over here. All right, so this is going to be my coffee nook when it's done. This has also taken me days and days and days and days of work. So when we tore out the door that was here, there was like a swinging door with a handle. We tore it out, and it left the board here, which is actually pretty thick, and it goes into the wall, and I couldn't get it out because it was too deep and difficult. And then if I had gotten it out, there'd be like a hole in the wall. And so I finally, like, after thinking and thinking and thinking on it, I was like, I'm just going to leave it. It'll be a little frame that sticks out. The problem was that when we tore the door out, there was some drywall for some reason that was like in the gap between this shelf here and this post here. So there are these gaps in the shelves. I thought about just taking the shelves off, these boards off completely, but I do want the shelves, and it's a convenient way to do it. And so finally I decided I'm going to paint it. I'll just make it an accent, like an accent beam. So as you see, I've got the painter's tape around it and painted that, the dark green, the kitchen dark green color, and then the regular wall is the light green. So that paint is dry. But anyway, filling these gaps also took forever. And also the board itself was like really gashed and dented from the demo project of taking the door out. And so I tried to fill that in and smooth it out. And it's a lot harder than it looks. And I'm incredibly frustrated with my skills because they are very bad. And I don't know how to get better. And that's really frustrating. Like I don't know what the technique is, or maybe I just have the wrong tools. I think 99% of any project is just having the right tool. So I must just not have the right stuff. But anyway, I made do as well as I could. Again, you can tell it's not smooth, but I did my best. So these shelves are gonna go in. Oh, there's stuff all over the floor. Okay. So I'm working on this. It's almost done. It's so close I can smell it. When it's finally done, I will have places to put a lot of this junk that's all over my kitchen and making it look terrible and embarrassing, but it will be good when it's done. I also have, for the bottom area, I have planned out, I'm going to put like a little countertop here where the coffee maker and stuff will go. And anyway, it'll be super cute. I've got some stuff coming from IKEA. They don't have an IKEA in Des Moines. That's so disappointing. So I'm having to order it, which is fine actually, because now that I think about it, IKEA is a really discouraging and exhausting place to go. So shopping online is actually a better experience. Anyway, I've got some stuff from IKEA coming to help me organize this closet. Let's see what else. What else was done? I told you I found out my neighbor is an electrician. So he was able to come over a couple weeks ago and move the electric outlet for the stove. So now I finally have a working stove, an oven. There, it's plugged into the wall. He also hung the microwave for me, which was really nice. They don't match. It kind of bugs me. They were all I could get for cheap from the local recycled construction store. They work, but I'm thinking about maybe seeing if I can trade one of them out so they match, because it looks weird having two different colors. But for now, I'm just grateful, super, super grateful that it works and I have something that I can use. I'm looking around, making sure I'm not forgetting anything. I think that's it. There's some minor things here and there. I've been picking away at the house, trying to do a little bit every day. Not always succeeding, but I'm trying to make progress. This weekend, I'm really hitting that closet hard. I've got to get that closet done. It's so frustrating having a mess all over the kitchen. So when that's done, it's going to be really nice, and I will be so much closer to having a functional house.